NKTelco Sports. We're here at Wright State Lake Campus where the Andrews University Cardinals take on the Wright State Lake Campus Lakers. Today's game presented by NKT.TV. My name is Dean Jackson. Joining me, Brandon Coverman. Brandon, we've got a Wright State team 7-13 on the season. Looking at Andrews that comes in at 12-6, and two teams that are playing very good basketball. Wright State winners of 4 straight. Andrews 4 of their last 5, and it looks like it's going to be a high-scoring affair.
Yeah, these two teams are definitely on a collision course. You say Wright State's won 4 in a row, Andrews won 4 of their last 5. Some great basketball being played by both squads here. So they're obviously on a collision course, and yes, I do intend, like you said, to see a lot of offense, a high-scoring ball game. I know Wright State averages around 84 points a game, so we're going to see a high-scoring affair here today. A lot of teams running in the open floor, taking shots early in the shot clock. You won't see any shot clock violations, I don't think, for sure today, Dean.
Wright State comes in averaging 85 points a contest, giving up 97 a game. Meanwhile, Andrews, the Cardinals, 71 points, giving up 64. Leading scorer for Wright State, Byron Taylor, comes in averaging 19 a contest. Patrick McClendon comes in at just a shade over 12. And Chaz Harden, just about 9 points a game. Leading scorer for Andrews, and they've got 3 players in double digits. Joshua Fitzpatrick at 16, Denzel Daniel at 15, and Nate Tachamba has 10.5. And we're going through our starting lineups right now. You just saw Fitzpatrick come on, and then number 10 right there, Nate Tachamba. Going through the starting lineups, Andrews coming on first. And now for the Wright State Lake Lakers. It is Alumni Day. Wright State, as we mentioned, has won 4 straight. Andrews, 4 of the last 5. Andrews averaging 71 points per game, shooting at 48%, shooting from behind the arc at 32, and 35 rebounds a contest. Meanwhile, for Wright State Lake, 46% from the field, 34 from behind the arc, 67 at the line, and 33 rebounds per game, dealing out 13 assists. So we're about ready to get things started. Great to have you along this afternoon, Dean Jackson and Brandon Coverman. And the nightcap, or the late game in the basketball doubleheader on Alumni Day here at Wright State Lake. Herbie, Daniel, Tachamba, Fitzpatrick, and also in there, Charles. Set to tip it up for Wright State Lake is Painter. It is controlled by Andrews. They'll bring it out quickly. Swings it off to Charles. Back over the right side to Fitzpatrick, to Charles. Back up top to Tachamba. Looked at it for a moment. Airing it out is Charles, and he got it.
And right away, the net screws up there like it was last game.
I was just getting ready to say, how soon before we mess with the net? And instantly. We don't even play 21 seconds, and the net already gets tangled up. McClendon brings it off, back up top to McClendon. Dumps it off on the near side to Woods. And Patrick gets it stripped underneath. Painter, excuse me. Painter goes to the line where he is a 76% free throw shooter.
Some solid free throw shooting, 76%. Hopefully to improve on what the girls were last game. They're 9-19.
The women lost their first game in a thriller, 77-65 in a game where they were absolutely in fuego on three-point shots. So Painter just 1 for 2 at the line. Chamba will bring it across, quickly dealing it off to Charles. Back up top to Chamba. Charles looking at his option, wants to come down low. Charles again from outside. Rebound pulled down by Wright State. Azzini. Byron Taylor, the straw that stirs the drink for these Lakers at 19 points a contest. Gunning from downtown.
Byron Taylor making his presence felt early there with a deep three, and he made Andrews pay for it.
A 4-3 game. 18:34 to play here in the first half. Up top to Charles. Off the near side to Fitzpatrick. Now opposite side to Chamba, and he gets strangled underneath, and they're going to call it a held ball. And really, by all intents and purposes, that's going to happen when you try to thread the needle like that.
Yeah, it was quick ball movement there, as you see on the replay. Look at him come through on the cut, and just a great job collapsing there by Chaz Painter to get the jump ball there in possession for the Lakers.
A 1-point lead for the Lakers. They've got the basketball. Taylor to the opposite side, up, no good. Battle for the rebound, and the Cardinals have it. Charles looks to his right side to Chamba. Daniel underneath, and a missed flush. Irby can't connect. Painter will go from 3. He got it. He now has 4. A 4-point advantage. 7-3. Wright State on top.
Chaz Painter, the big man, stepping on the outside there, hitting the 3 there for the Lakers.
Tries to cut into the paint, back into the corner. Bounce pass off the near side to Chamba. Back to Chamba. Takes his couple steps, deals it off underneath to Irby. He gets that one. And Brandon, I don't think I've ever heard this facility this loud.
No, I don't either here. I think it's because it's Alumni Day. You got a big crowd here at the YMCA here in Salina.
Raises up, no good. From the outside, Daniels drains it. And again, they're working on that net. Now, I think there's a way that you can keep them straight. I don't know if it starts or something like that, but there's something that you're supposed to do. But you can't take them down all the time and recondition them. And it only happens on this net. Taylor, the Painter, intercepted the telegraph pass, caught up with by Fitzpatrick, and one turn deserves another.
McClendon there, nice job getting the rebound going coast to coast there for the lane to give the Lakers the lead back.
McClendon has 2, 4 points for Painter, and now 3 for Taylor. Daniel into the corner, really a tough spot to work with. Chamba back into the corner. Works free from 15, no good on the miss from Charles. Charles actually made it, I'm sorry.
Yep, got it kicked in, got a little push from the glass there.
McClendon with a one-handed grab. Back up top to Taylor, no good, in the cylinder and out. Yanking it down is Irby.
Both these teams shooting a lot of threes here early on.
Irby, a 6'9" center from Huntsville, Alabama. Irby underneath, waits, puts it up, gets it swatted away by Painter.
I think that foul call was the correct one. I think they got the ball, just the body contact there. There's two really things you gotta take into account here. There's the ball and there's also the body. There's body contact here. Watching the body contact from the backside is what they called there. I agree with that call.
Derby does not get it to go, rolls away. And what Painter did too was he reminded him that we're going to be doing this all day.
Yeah.
Put a little thought in his head about how tough it's going to be playing inside.
Go to battle here. The Ice Buckets are going to have to be ready after this game. They're going to do battle all 40 minutes.
Up and good. Jeremiah Irby now has 3 points and a 2-point advantage for the Cardinals. Neither one of these teams backing down early. 2-3 zone Taylor, no look to the far side. Once Painter underneath, Painter can't make the connection.
Risky lob there on the inside. They're kind of playing a zone look. They're packing it in.
Azine back to McClendon. Azine with the runner. Got it. It's a tie game, 11-11. Just about 14.5 minutes to play in the first half. Charles rises up, no good. The rebound, Azine. Painter in there though to help out.
Good skip pass there, just didn't get it to fall there for Andrews.
Painter not afraid to take the three, bounces out. DeChamba down low, gets it swatted away from behind. McClendon says, you're not gonna try that on me. Instead, the foul after that will go on Painter.
This is definitely a track meet here. I feel like I'm watching a 4x1 here.
It really is. New player checking in for Wright State. That's Brandon Hartlow.
It's a lot for these refs to keep up with too here today. Oh, my, got away with the walk there.
Daniel, like a bull in a china shop, just powers his way inside. 13-11. Taylor looks it off to the near side to Elijah Woods. Haven't called his name a lot this afternoon. Taylor, the long bomb!
Boy, he might have shot that from the edge of Grand Lake St. Mary's there. Byron Taylor, the leading scorer, getting his 6th point of the ball game.
His socks may be wet. Every bit of 24 feet. Into the inside, got it.
That's this beautiful rotation there. Off the ball, get it on the inside in the middle of that zone, turnaround jumper. Andrews has the lead again.
A 1-point lead for Andrews, 15-14 on NKTelco.
At Joint Township District Memorial Hospital, your comfort and care is our #1 priority. Our surgical nerve blocks are a great way to reduce pain and can be used for arm, shoulder, hip, knee, ankle, and foot surgeries. The nerve blocks decrease the stress of surgery on your body, requires less anesthesia and pain medications, and in many cases can offer relief for several days. Visit grandlakehealth.org for details on all of our services.
Go.
15-14 the score. The visiting Andrews Cardinals with the lead. And it really has been a heavyweight battle early on. DeChamba picks up the foul. That is his first. Both these teams have 2. Elijah Woods to make the inbound. Woods from Holland, Michigan. One-handed grab from McClendon to Taylor. Lost it for a moment, now back to McClendon, and it looked like he took an extra step. No good. The putback, Azine.
No one was boxing out there for Andrews, and they paid Azine with a nice follow-up there for the Lakers.
Azine has 4, 6 for Taylor, 4 for Painter, who's on the bench with 2 fouls. Up top to Daniel. To the right side, Fitzpatrick got it. He now has 8.
Exquisite ball movement there. by Andrews, getting the wide open guy. Wright State needs to do a better job of getting in the face and contesting these shots.
Azine with the run, the catch, the fadeaway. He now has 6, leading scorer. Well, tied for the lead for Wright State. Daniel out to Tchamba. Daniel will get it back. He loses it. Been trading leads left and right. Biggest lead has been 4 at 7-3 for Wright State. Tchamba knocks that one down.
No one getting a hand in their face there. It's making the Lakers pay here on the defensive end.
Wright State gets a break there, gets it back. Taylor near the half court. And he may shoot from there.
He may.
Woods gets stuffed. The big man, Jeremiah Irby, goes one-on-one against Elijah Woods. 6'9" versus 6'3". You tell me how that turns out. Just like that.
This Andrews offense has really been balanced scoring there. They have 5 different guys that have scored here.
Daniels cannot make the connection underneath to Irby. Checking into the lineup, that's Trevor Dotson, sophomore from Lima. 3-point advantage for Andrews. As we mentioned, Andrews comes in 12-6 on the season. Lakers 7-13. McClendon hard to the hole, doesn't go. Daniel into the paint, up and good. Just textbook basketball for your big man.
Anything Andrews is want. They've got inside, outside. Lakers need to piece together a few stops here.
When I say a big man, he's only 6'3", but he's chiseled.
And sometimes there's players that they might be undersized, but their muscle makes up for it. It doesn't really matter.
Taylor looks it off to Dotson. No good. A correction. That is actually Harkala. Taylor will get it back on the fadeaway. No foul called, though. Timeout called by Andrews. We will take the timeout as well. It's 23-21. Andrews on top on NKTelco.
NKTelco Sports. More than 140 local high school and college games. Football, basketball, volleyball, baseball, softball, and soccer. Support your local team with NKTelco Sports and promote your business to 250,000 households in Northwest Ohio. Call 1-888-NKTelco and get in the game.
Welcome back. Andrews on top, 23-21. Dean Jackson and Brandon Coverman as we come to you from Wright State Lake, halfway through the first half. And it's everything that we expected, a track meet.
Yep, just playing on 4x1 here, and basically, who's gonna have the excuse me, hot runs here to really make the difference in this ball game.
Tchamba deals it off to the far side to Charles. Underneath, up and into Irby with the flush.
Irby having a nice game on both ends here, making his presence felt.
A 4-point lead, equaling the biggest lead for either squad now. Irby had a missed dunk earlier. This time he took a little more subtle approach. On the run, no good from Woods. Irby with a rebound there.
The Lakers need a stop here really bad on the defensive end. Andrews getting anything they wanted. And they get
underneath to Irby, another flush.
It's too easy for him, too easy.
A 5-point lead, 27-21, 9:24 to play. First half. McClendon will move to the sideline after the timeout. We'll take the timeout as well. Cardinals on top, 27-21 on NKTelco.
Clopay Building Products, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road CDLA driving positions. Clopay is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clopay offers a great benefits package, is an equal opportunity employer, and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clopaydoor.com/careers.
Moran Refrigeration in St. Mary's is celebrating 70 years in business. We are committed to offering you top name brands like Whirlpool, Maytag, and KitchenAid, Samsung, Fisher & Paykel, and Speed Queen. Come in and experience the one-on-one personal service that you won't get from big box stores. Our delivery and installation specialist will assure you that your purchases arrive safely and are installed properly. Moran Refrigeration, exceeding your expectations.
We are back at Wright State Lake. Andrews on top 27-21. Dean Jackson and Brandon Coverman as we come to you from Wright State. Big crowd here today for Alumni Day. Shot is up and no good from McClendon.
Working that ball middle again, inside out.
Daniels from three, got it.
Wow, this team is on fire from downtown.
And all of a sudden, it's a 9-point game. Remember, it was tied at 21. Elijah Wood works his way now, deals it in the middle. Ozine to the outside of McClendon. He can't make it. Painter underneath. He's scrambling for it, and instead coming up with it is Charles. Works free and comes to the half court. Wright State doing a nice job at getting back on defense.
Wright State's got to be able to close out here on the possession there. Cannot let Andrews get another uncontested shot.
Daniel from the left elbow takes a step, soft touch, got it. He now has 11 and leads all scorers.
I'll tell you what, Dean, they've made 5 shots in a row, has the Cardinals been.
An 11-point lead, 32-21. Painter in the corner. Ozine tries to look a little closer. Picked up by Tachamba. Deals off, up and in. Fitzpatrick going crazy.
Wright State needs a response more now than ever.
And there's it.
They lean on their leading scorer, Byron Taylor, there for that big three. The three shooting's been a little spotty here in the first half.
How many do you have Fitzpatrick for right now?
I have Fitzpatrick for 5.
How many do you have Charles with?
Charles has 5 as well.
Okay, just making some accounting there. A 10-point lead, 34-24. Something like that. Trying to get our numbers to line up as we get quizzed on our stats up here. Fitzpatrick at the line.
And Fitzpatrick, one of 5 guys that Andrews has stored. It's been Irby, Charles, Fitzpatrick, Tachamba, and Daniel.
Fitzpatrick on the season, a 75% free throw shooter. The rebound, Ozine to Woods. Woods will have an opening to Painter. Can't keep it. Very difficult shot. The battle for the rebound. And Fitzpatrick will drop it down. He now has 7. That new player in the game is Barry Armstrong from Fayetteville, North Carolina.
Their Andrews reach here is all across the country here.
I'll quiz you on what Fayetteville, North Carolina is known for here in a moment.
I couldn't tell you, so you might want to go ahead and tell me now.
Elijah Woods knocks it down. They make it an 11-point game. That is the home of Fort Bragg.
Okay.
The Green Beret headquarters and, of course, other military operations in North Carolina. But that's all in Fayetteville, North Carolina. Down low, works, threads it up top to Daniel. And it looked like Daniel may have taken an extra step, but instead he'll get the basket and get the foul.
Ooh, and Azine hit the deck hard there. He's coming up walking now.
I mean, did I see him take an extra step?
I thought he did. Yeah, it looks like it.
And we're playing NBA rules today.
The All-Star game is next weekend.
Daniel has 13, goes to the line. First time that he has attempted a free throw.
It's just been hot shooting for Andrews. Just continue the story here.
78% free throw shooter.
Is Daniel 78% free throw shooter
Yes.
there? Wow. It's good mark there for Andrews.
Painter from the left elbow comes a little closer. Hook shot. Nope. Fitzpatrick with the rebound. Fitzpatrick, by the way, 8.5 rebounds per contest. He'll launch that one. Nope. Irby yanks it down. Underneath to Fitzpatrick. And Fitzpatrick and Irby exchanging words. Thought he should have dealt it off a little quicker. Irby, by the way, he's pulling down 6.9 rebounds a game.
Wright State finally gets a stop. Now they got to be able to string a couple of them together here. This 14-point deficit is going to be hard to overcome with the way they're playing defensively.
No shot, an offensive foul. That one goes on Azine. That is actually going to go on Woods. A little slow getting the fouls tallied up.
Yeah, Azine's there on the sideline there. It looks like he's getting, maybe getting taped on by an athletic trainer, I don't know, or holding something over there, but he's out of the game right now.
Fitzpatrick. Couldn't hold on. Taylor works it free. 40-26. Into the corner from three. No good. 17, well, the shot clock will reset. Personal foul will, well, no, he signaled it, but he was talking about something else.
Yep, ball hit the top of the backboard.
Got it.
Saw there. And
He was explaining what it was.
Well, Weathers gets his name into the box score.
Might be a good time for the Wright State timeout, as they're just really forcing their shots and in a bit of a funk.
They've got any good looks there on the offensive end. They started out the game neck and neck with Andrews, but ever since, they just haven't been able to keep up with them.
Irby tracks it down. Big man's not quite sure what he wants to do on the point. Quickly deals it off and gets back inside the post. Fitzpatrick takes it to the hole. Not enough arch. Taylor tries to track it down. Not enough real estate. 4:09 to play left in the first half. 42-26, a 16-point advantage. We check out the replay again.
Nice play there by Byron Taylor there to keep it alive there for the Lakers.
Oldest play in basketball. And it happens on you, nothing but frustration. Frustration on that shot, as well as Wright State can't buy a bucket. And prospects inside are really difficult with Irby. Daniel puts it up. That one bounces in. That's what happens when you're hot.
Just exquisite ball movement there by Andrews, getting anything they want. Daniel getting that jump shot foul line extended.
Painter hard to the basket. He is fouled to go to the line. He'll shoot two. Painter on the season, a 76% free throw shooter. Wright State overall on the season, shooting about 67% at the line. So Painter goes to the line, looking for his 5th point. He got it. He's now 2 for 3 at the stripe. Cuts the lead to 17. That one is no good. Three and a half minutes in the first half. Daniel on the pivot, fade away from 16, pulls up from 16, I should say. He's got 17. And there's that doggone net again.
And Daniel just having a fantastic game today for they had 19 points in the first half, I believe. 19, 18 points around there, and just getting anything he wants.
Timeout is taken, or they're just huddled up. They're just huddled up. I have Daniel with 18, by the way. McClendon loses it. Armstrong back up top to Weathers. To Fitzpatrick, down low to Daniel. Correction to Mundy. To Fitzpatrick. To Weathers. From outside, no good. The miss from Armstrong. 46-27. Foul away from the basket.
We haven't saw too many missed threes there from Andrews there, but that one didn't fall in.
So the foul will go on Armstrong. That is his first. Barry Armstrong from Fayetteville, North Carolina. Underneath, lays it up and good. Ryan Forrest. First time we've called his name. Things are getting chippy now, as they would say. Wright State will make the inbound. And to do it will be Chaz Harden from Cleveland, Ohio, McIntosh High School. A 5'10" freshman. Back into the corner. To McClendon. Works his way towards the paint, in and out, no good.
Wright State just can't get anything to fall for them so far.
Nice distribution, doesn't go. Forrest did everything right. And Taylor scoops it up and tosses it in.
Wow, what a nice play by Byron Taylor, who's been the main source of offense here for this Laker team.
14 points now for Taylor. Comes in averaging 19. Kick ball. McClendon trying to make his case. McClendon easily a spirited player. 48-29. A minute and a half to play. McClendon battling Armstrong. Armstrong comes back up with it.
That's a good battle for that ball there. Best aggressiveness I've seen out of that Laker team this whole half, but they unfortunately they commit a foul there.
As I said, McClendon very emotional. Sophomore from Columbus, Ohio. So Fitzpatrick goes to the line. He averages 16 points a game. He's at 7 right now. And that one is good. 2 for 3. for Joshua Fitzpatrick from Lansing, Michigan. That is good.
I was up in actually East Lansing, Michigan for the Ohio State, Michigan State football game. It's this nice little quiet town up there.
Rises up, no good. Battle for it. Popcorn's out. Armstrong underneath the Fitzpatrick, and there's the jam.
We can feel that reverberate from up here. Look at this replay. Oh, man. Just throwing the hammer down.
Foul opposite side. With that shot, he now has 11. McClendon goes to the line where he is a 61% free throw shooter, 33 of 54 this season. Eyes the basket, it is up, and it is no good. Second one is up, no, that is good. McClendon now has 3, 1 for 2 this afternoon. In the final minute, moving to the 51 mark. Armstrong lets fly, that one comes out. The rebound to Woods, and there's a foul. Just the 6th team foul. See a look at McClendon as he gets it in. Harden. McClendon cuts to the inside, up and in. He knew his spot.
Patrick McClendon getting really aggressive here lately, Dean. Nice move to the basket there.
A fiery player to say the least. Irby getting caught up in the post. And foul going on Taylor. That is his first. Did you see him yank the basketball out of Irby's hands?
Yeah, I did, and it's interesting. Things getting a little chippy.
.20 game. Jeremiah Irby looks a little bit like Eddie Murphy. Am I wrong?
I've not seen the resemblance, but that humored me, to say the least.
Armstrong, time ticking down. The shot goes up, no good from Weathers, and Weathers will go to the line, shooting 2.
See the replay here. They might need our monitor to discuss their shooting 2 or 3 free throws. We might have the best camera angle here, Dean.
I would say it's probably 3, but we'll see.
Yep, he's getting 3.
The foul goes on Harden. That is his first. 2.4 seconds. First is up and good. Weathers on the season 66%, but he's only gone to the line 12 times before that one. That one is good. He now has 4. Either way, Wright State takes a big lead at half. I'm sorry. Andrews takes a big lead at halftime. Taylor launches it, hits the net, and that's about it. We'll take the timeout. We'll come back 55-32. It's halftime at Wright State. Andrews on top. This is NKTelco.
PSG Automotive Outfitters, your truck accessory headquarters.
At CAPT, we use hometown opportunity to make sure that when we have a position open within the facility, it gets put on the website.
We've really been excited to see how that has grown so much over the last several years.
If anyone is looking for a job, it's the best place to go.
We really want to do whatever we can to get folks that are from this community back to this area.
I would recommend any manufacturing company that they take a look at it. It's a very good benefit for companies at no cost.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
We welcome you back. 55-32. Andrews leading Wright State. Dean Jackson along with Brandon Coverman. And Brandon, it has really became a case of Andrews just got hot real quick shooting.
Yeah, they've just been torching anywhere, inside, outside. No matter where Andrews wants it, they will get it and take the shot and make it. Been really efficient. Even though the Lakers have taken more shots here in the first half, Andrews has been far by more efficient, and that's why you see Wright State Lake down by 23 here at the half. Andrews is just a solid ball team. They're very well balanced. They've had 6 or 7 different guys score, and for the Lakers, they've only had 4 guys score. So it's really been a balanced effort here by Andrews. Let's see what Wright State does. They need to get a couple stops together. And, you know, the girls' team was down 21, got back to within 4. So Wright State is not out of it yet.
Andrews has so many weapons. It's like a multi-headed monster that just keeps coming at you. You attack one, and there's 4 more coming back at you. 18 points. We take a look at some of the players from the Andrews girls team. There, right there with the glasses and the pencil. That is... So, gosh, I remember her name and I can't pronounce
Whalen. Allison Whalen?
It was actually...
Or Amber Kwan?
Yeah, that's exactly who it was, but she had some big plays early on. There's a good look at Michael Palace in his 11th season.
Nice dancing moves there, saw by Josiah Charles there. Cannot start the half. Let's see what happens here. Should be an entertaining second half.
55-32. Again, as we talk about it, every game you have streaks, and the team that gets hot at the right time is the team that is able to win usually. We talk also about those first moments of you talked about it in the women's game, the end of the first half and the start of the second half, how well they play sets the tone for the rest of the game. Daniel, on the right side, on the right side, into Fitzpatrick. He does not get it to go, but he will go to the line. The foul will go on Chaz Painter, and he's got 3.
Andrews saw it 8 of 11 from the line in the first half, so a little better than 70% there.
Fitzpatrick misses his first miss of the half, actually his first shot of the half as well. He is now 3 for 5, and that one is good. Fitzpatrick of the season, excuse me, a 76% free throw shooter, going to the line about 50 times this season. 56-32. McClendon deals it off, nicely done, delivering it off and knocking it in That's Hercula.
That's a great move there by Patrick McClendon, giving him the assist there.
Daniel spins it away. Off to Charles. Charles back off to Shambo. Haven't called his name much in recent. Well, they're going to give that foul to Hercula again. That is his third.
Let's see if Wright State can play defense without fouling here. They've kind of struggled to do that.
Irby just making his way inside, knocks that one down. And number 4 for Hercula. And giving an explanation.
Yeah, I maybe thought that might have been a jump ball too there, but Irby's going to the line. Wright State's got to be able to play defense without fouling here, though.
Up and no good. Irby, as we've mentioned before, about a 42% free throw shooter. Actually, 1 for 3 so far. He's putting a lot of concentration into it.
Can't think about free throws too much, I'd say, Dean. It's a mental game. It's a head game sometimes.
From the outside, no good. Taylor doesn't get it to go. The putback is up and in. Nice job by Ozine. He was on the bench after taking a hard hit. He now has 8. 57-36, 18-26 to play. Here in the second half, feeds it inside to Shamba. He will draw the foul. And we'll take a look at that basket again.
Just nice curl there around there by Chamba and gets the N1.
It's like the shots that Larry Bird would do as he would fade out of bounds. Somehow he would make it, and you never quite understood, but wrapping around to find the hole. Shamba misses his first trip to the line this afternoon. McClendon, too hard inside. It's one thing to be fiery, it's another thing to be out of control.
You're correct there, Dean.
And McClendon is kind of a hot and cold guy when it comes to his emotions. Daniel puts it up, rolls away. Irby gets it back, and now putting it up. That was Charles. Shamba down low, gets it stripped away. 59-36, 17-48 yet to play in this contest. It was tied at one point, 22-22. Then the Cardinals stepped on the gas and said, see you later, at least to this point. Shamba calling out the play on the right side. Deals it off to Irby. Irby will put it up from the left side. No good. The rebound. Back up to Shamba. And we got a foul. It looks like it's going to go. It's going to go on Woods. That is his third.
That's 5 fouls in 2.5 minutes there. There's got to be more discipline here on the defensive end here, Dean.
Fitzpatrick swings it off to Shamba. Streaking to the basket, up, no good. And there's another foul. And all of a sudden, Woods has 4.
Got to play a defense without fouling. You got to be able to set your feet. As we see the replay here, see Chamba go around. You got to be able to move your feet, get in front of your defender, and not be lazy and foul.
Shamba at the line. His second free throw attempt of the day. Missed the early one just a few moments ago. That one is good. He's a 70% free throw shooter. has attempted 52 this season, has made 36. That is up, it is good. So he is now 2 for 3. And the Cardinals on top, 61-36. Hercula on the run, got it.
Hercula coming on here with 4 points here, all in the second half.
Charles, no good. Azine to McClendon, up and in.
Way to run the floor there by the Wright State Lakers there.
We'll take a timeout after we check out this replay. McClendon makes it 61-38. We'll take the timeout. Andrews on top on NKTelco.
Agrana is filled with great people.
Agrana Fruit is a global company. We have 4 manufacturing sites in the U.S.
They finished strong in the first half, and now they've got a 21-point lead. Dean Jackson, Brandon Coverman, as we come to you from Wright State. Glad to have you along on Alumni Weekend. To Shamba. To Irby. He'll deal it off to Charles, and there's a foul.
The 7th team foul here in the second half, and we are only 3.5 minutes into it. It's going to be a long half if Wright State continues this pace.
Patrick McClendon with the foul. That is his first. Charles to the line. It's the first time that he's taken any free throws this afternoon. He is an 83% free throw shooter and just on target and on his average.
And that's just a fantastic clip to shoot at, 83% there. Coaches, just, you get an 83% free throw shooter, you know someone's putting in the work there. We kind of jinxed him there.
And number 3 on the way. Chance to go up by 23. And that one is no good. Benton out of control. And he will bring it in. That foul going on Charles. That is his first. Taylor hard to the basket. Nope. To Shamba to the baseline, puts it up off glass, and the putback is good.
Wow.
If at first you don't succeed, try again.
Yep, what putback there by, who's that again?
To Shamba.
Shamba, I didn't catch that one, but Andrew's only taken 3 shot attempts here in the first 4 minutes. They've gotten a lot of free throw opportunities. That's only their 4th turnover of the game here, too. They've taken care of the ball very well.
Benton tries to drive into the paint, draws the foul. I believe that will go on to Shamba. That is his 2nd foul, by the way. The inbound coming from Benton. Off to Taylor. Wright State needs to get something working real quick. Sets the screen. Azine. Underneath the backdoor cut. Gets swatted about. Hercula doesn't get it to go. To Shamba into the paint. Deals it back off. That one is swiped by McClendon. 1-on-1. Puts it up. Got it.
Patrick McClendon's run the floor a couple times really well this second half. Very impressive how he's played.
He's got 9, and you notice how Andrews didn't even challenge at that point because that wouldn't have up by 22. It's really a meaningless basket for them.
I thought that was the right call there. McClendon ran into him even though he's going for the ball. He bumped him out of position there.
McClendon with his second foul. And again, as we've mentioned, McClendon, a very emotional player. He's still explaining it over here. He seems to be satisfied with the call, and going to the line is Weathers. He is 3 for 3, up and good.
This will be the 12th free throw this half for Andrews, surpassing the total they shot in the first half of 11, just within 5 minutes of the first half.
Mylan Weathers knocks that one down. Just his 17th free throw attempt of the season. Taylor will take it. Got it. Nicely done by Byron Taylor. He now has 17 first points of the half.
Fifth three of the game for Byron Taylor, the leading scorer for this Lakers team.
Fitzpatrick, long cross court pass to Weathers. Daniel will work his way into the paint, spins it up, no good, gets his own rebound. That one will go again. The battle for Irby comes up with it near the baseline, and they say it went out. Checking into the game for Andrews, Barry Armstrong. Andrews basketball. Up top to Weathers, down low. Daniel trying to post the move over Hercula. No good. And the rebound yanked down by Ozine. McClendon trying to lead the charge, down low. Benton. Nice dribbling display. Looked like the Globetrotters from three. If you like this dribbling, you'll love his shooting. Benton, the three-pointer, the timeout. 66-48. Andrews on top on NKTelco.
Schwiedemann Pharmacies began serving the people of Auglaize County in 1916 when Urban Schwiedemann purchased the building and business from J.H. Hoffman. The New Bremen location is one of the longest-running pharmacies in the country, with over 110 years of serving its patrons. Since then, 4 more stores have been added: Coldwater, St. Mary's, Minster, and Wapakoneta to round out the group. Our services include prescription refills, home medical equipment, nursing home services, customized compounded medication, vaccinations, and so much more.
66-48, a good look. That's actually Taylor that took the shot. I apologize. So he now has 20.
Yeah, and I'm looking at this team. I'm looking at my stat sheet, and the amount of field goals that Wright State has taken to Andrews has been amazing. Wright State has taken a lot more shots, but Andrew is up by 18 and has been way more efficient this game. So that's just a credit to the Cardinals team here in this offense. Just very fast-paced, and it's really hard to defend.
18-point game. It's been as much as 22 or more. Weathers on the run. Guarded very tightly by Benton. Off to Daniel. Hercula guarding him very tightly as well. Irby dumps it to Daniel. And a foul. A charge.
Little player control foul there. That's what you want if you're the Lakers. That's an energizing play. I think he sold it there a little bit, but good job there by Hercula.
Ozine pulls away, no good from 18. Fitzpatrick with the rebound to Irby. $13:20 remaining in the second half. Another big play by Taylor. He's got 22. And all of a sudden, it's 16 points. Andrews to the half court, and Wright State seems to be getting hot.
Their defense has really come alive here. Coach Grant's put in a little bit of a trap here, a little bit of a pressure, and it's really getting Andrews out of their flow that they had before.
Armstrong with the foul.
And Andrews has 4 turnovers this half, more than they had the whole last half, showing effects of that pressure that the Lakers have brought on.
Taylor comes free. And all of a sudden, number 4 for Barry Armstrong, and he's absolutely incredulous. Just a moment, he slammed into a Wright State defender, and now slammed into him as an offensive player, I might add. Swings it to the right side. Back up top to McClendon. Akula works to the paint. The runner from 15, no good. Give him credit for taking the shot. That's confidence.
Yeah, Harkula's taking a lot of good shots. Now some fire on the defensive end for Wright State Lake. They have not shown this all day until now.
Very difficult to navigate in there. Daniel got it.
Boy, Daniel has just taken that one-on-one isolation all day and has scored at will with that.
He's got he's got 20 points. Fitzpatrick with the rebound. Fitzpatrick has 12. He came in with 19 at this contest. 16 this contest.
Andrews' 5th turnover on the half on that walk.
Lots of unforced things here.
You're seeing the frustration start to come on the face of the Cardinals team. They need to get back into the flow of what they did in the first half, and that was great ball movement, getting it to your shooters like Daniel, Fitzpatrick, Tachamba, and Jeremiah Irby on the inside. And they're just kind of getting out of flow of what they did in the first half.
McClendon comes up top. Hard pass underneath, up and in. Benton with his first bucket of the game. Back down to a 16-point contest. Charles at the half court, guarded very tightly by McClendon, works free. And that foul is actually going to go on Taylor. And Taylor wasn't even involved in the play. Or at least that's what he's saying. We'll take a look at it.
Yeah, Taylor away from the ball. It looks like it's from Patrick McClendon.
He was nowhere near. So that's foul number 2 on Byron Taylor. I mean, he wasn't even 3 feet from him.
Not even.
It stays with Andrews. 68-52. A little bit of a funk right now for Andrews.
To say the least there, Dean. It's just not what they've had in the first half. If Wright State can take a page out of their own girls team and just throw up stuff and make it, they're going to get right back into this ball game here sooner rather than later.
Benton to the half court up top, missed dribbles to McClendon. McClendon to Alzine, puts it up, no good. The rebound to Irby. Up and in for Tashamba. He now has 13. Back to an 18-point game. Just over 11 minutes to play. McClendon works free, deals it to Benton, up and in, taking another page out of a play they did just a few moments ago.
Now the pace is starting to really pick up here. Who sees this momentum here, Dean?
Wright State is starting to sense it. Fitzpatrick gets it swatted away after the crowd thought there was a travel. McClendon. And there's a foul underneath the block.
But I'm just so impressed how Patrick McClendon takes the ball in the open floor, and he's ran the floor like 3-4 times today very well. That's a nice asset to have for your Coach Grant's team.
There you see the foul. Daniel. That is his third timeout call. We'll take the timeout as well. 70-54. Andrews on top.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
It's a 16-point game. Andrews 70, Wright State Lake 54. Midway through the second half, and Wright State has, or seemingly has, Andrews on the ropes.
Yeah, there's been some unforced turnovers there for Andrews, like you said, and they haven't been able to hit the shots that they have in the first half. They haven't been able to get the quality ball movement that they had in the first half. That's something they got to get back to.
McClendon, a 61% free throw shooter. That one no good.
Wright State under 50% on the day shooting from the charity stripe.
McClendon, he's 1 for 3. Here comes number 4 right here. He makes that one. The 15-point game, that's about as close as it's been in a long time. Scramble at the midcourt. Deals it off to Tashamba. McClendon out to meet him. Almost swiped. Still a scramble for it on the deck. And it looked like they initially were going to call a held ball, but a foul?
I think they're just trying to get the team separated. There's a timeout called by Andrews. I think.
Gotcha.
They think there's just a little chippiness here, so we're going to keep it here, but I think the officials were just trying to maintain order down there.
22 points for Byron Taylor, leading all scores. 20 for Denzel Daniel. He has 3 fouls and he's out of the game. And now they're just trying to sort things out. 55 points for Wright State. 15-point difference. Cardinals up. McClendon did get hit with the foul then. That's number 3.
There's been 18 fouls in this game, just a lot. I mean, in a span of 9 minutes and 41 seconds, blowing the whistle 18 times. I mean, credit these refs, they've been very consistent all day.
I was a little surprised by the foul just because they were so unclear in calling it. 70-55, that is the score. Andrews on top. The next game that we will bring to you is from Wright State's Nutter Center in Dayton on Colonel Glenn. 70-55 the score. Again, it is a men's and women's doubleheader. As you look at the Andrews girls team taking in this Titanic affair. So one of the players on their laptop, I'm wondering if they're just hard at work on their homework.
I bet they are. The new semester starting up just this past month. I'm sure they are. You know, student athletes put in a lot of time, a lot of effort. You know, it's basically like having a job being a student. I have a couple friends who play college sports, and they're always saying all the time how busy they are going from sports to school, and it's a lot. So any chance they get, they can do homework.
I saw 2 laptops. I saw a lot of notebooks open.
Fair enough on a Sunday.
Got to get after it. You know, you don't really like to study on the bus because of the bumps and the whatever. It's hard to read for some people.
Yeah, it is. So, I know a lot of teachers assign reading, so.
Charles guarded very tightly by Benton. And that's the way it's been over the last couple minutes. Getting in the Andrews head for a moment.
It's another Andrews turnover. They are not taking care of the ball very well this second half.
McClendon hoisting the team on his shoulder, takes it to the hoop. No good. Weathers with the rebound, coming the opposite side to Charles. To Daniel, hard inside, no good. Gets his own rebound up and in. He now has 22. Tied for the lead, opposite side. McClendon doesn't get it to go, and he should go to the line.
McClendon, every time after he runs the floor, he kind of gets out wide and kind of makes a spectacle out of it. It's kind of interesting to see. I love his energy. I don't know about that call, but he's going to be on the fortunate end of this and get 2 free throws.
I'm sorry about that. McClendon 2 for 4 at the line. No good. Here as this arena goes deathly quiet. It's like a library. It's like golf.
They are building a new library here at the Lake campus, actually, so.
3 for 6 now for McClendon, and that's not going to get it done either. 16-point game, 72-56, under 10 minutes to play. Charles up top. Wright State playing very tight on the half court. Charles on the far side wants to work closer, tries to get away. Benton with a hand in it, still at it. If that foul goes on Benton, and there's no reason why it wouldn't, that would be his his second.
Double bonus here for Andrews.
Charles to the line. He's an 83% free throw shooter, 20 of 24 this season. And he is 1 for 3 today. You know, most facilities, they're not going to show the respect for the visitors like they are here. It's gone quiet for these free throws.
It has. Fortunate enough for Andrews. They've taken a lot of free throw attempts here today.
Back up to an 18-point game. It was as close as 15 here in the second half. Benton hard inside, no good. Weathers tripped up, and they're going to say it's on McClendon. No, correction, that is going to be on Taylor. McClendon was quite upset about it, though. Weathers will go to the line where he's a perfect 5 for 5.
And you cursed him there, Dean.
Came into today's game a 66% free throw shooter. Missed that one too. Up and into the hole, and McClendon says, you know what? I'm going to give it my best effort. And he certainly does in pressure situations. McClendon now has 13. Azine up and good. He now, it's 11 points now for him. We take the timeout. Andrews 74, Lakers 61 on NKTelco.
Minster Dental Care continues to offer advanced dental technology in a state-of-the-art facility. Our professional team offers experience in general dentistry and orthodontics, including services such as CEREC and wireline orthodontics. Board-certified pediatric dentist Dr. Philip Slonkowski ensures our littlest patients have a positive, safe, and a comfortable experience. We are unconditionally committed to excellence in everything we do.
Trust us! NKTelco, a small-town company with a big focus on customer service. We build business the old-fashioned way.
Trust us to be your internet provider.
Trust us to help you find the right cable package for your viewing needs.
Trust us to answer your questions any time of the day.
Trust NKTelco to be on call. Deliver and make sure your service is tailored to meet your needs.
We serve commercial and residential customers to meet their communication needs. Trust us at NKTelco.
Trust us! 74-61. Trying to get a selfie at this moment. Actually trying to capture the essence of this alumni day. 74-61, Andrews on top. Lakers trying to muster a comeback. 22 points by Taylor, 11 by McClendon, and it's been a McClendon's half. Charles puts it up, no good. To McClendon, up and in!
McClendon so smooth and just running the floor, keeps it up again.
An 11-point game. Akula to make the inbound pass.
You know, Dean, Andrews only taking 3 threes the second half. It's crazy here. Yeah.
Ozine bounce pass to Hercula. Over the far side, McClendon ripping it away from Taylor, but Taylor will get it back. Comes down low. Waits for patient, gets it swatted away by Irby. Hercula puts it up again. No good, and the rebound out to Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick has yet to score in the second half, but he does have 12 points. And a foul inside.
Turnover bug is still biting Andrews. 9 turnovers in the second half. They only had 3 of them in the first half. So that's a huge reason Wright State's getting back in this ball game. They're getting more possessions and having the ball more.
McClendon right down the middle, up and in. There is no stopping him.
Unfazed, Patrick McClendon goes up against the bigger sized Irby, and it doesn't matter. He still gets the roll in. I love Patrick McClendon's effort here.
He has 17 points. It's a 9-point game. And again, another turnover. This one goes to Wright State.
This game's turned on its head here all of a sudden. I love this Wright State effort. If they just had this in the first half, you know, it'd be a whole lot of different game. But I love this energy that the Lakers are bringing Coach Grant's team. They have really turned this game on ahead and done a 180 from the first half on the defensive end.
If we could compare the benches, Wright State looks to be having fun. Andrews is not really enjoying this moment. Outside to Taylor, nope, but he is fouled.
Way to sell the contact there, Taylor. That's been his shot there. He hasn't even gone up to the line. He's been 7 feet behind it when he's taking his threes.
So Taylor goes to the line. He has not attempted a free throw. And that one is no good. That foul going on Fitzpatrick, his third. And with that, Taylor now has 23. And we have an 8-point game, 74-66. Make it 7. 74-67. And a travel hit a slick spot or something.
I think he did. I heard that his sneaker squeak all the way up here.
Tashamba, another guy who has enjoyed a good game but has been quiet of late. Benton off to Taylor. He'll launch from 3. Got it! And he got the foul!
4-point play, the rear 4-point play is an impossibility here. Byron Taylor taking over this game. Andrews has got to be able to close out without fouling. They got to chop their steps. High hand finish. They haven't been able to do it.
27 points now for Byron Taylor. And if you saw for a moment as we saw the play right after it hit, you saw Myron Weathers and his mouth just dropped open after that foul. He was ticketed with the foul, by the way. (76-71). Benton puts it up, no good. The putback is good.
Just look at this Wright State effort. It is fantastic this second half. They want to be here. They want every ball.
Ozine has 13, a 3-point game. Coming back from as much as 21. 6 minutes to play. Tashamba inside. And there is a foul. And the way this game was going, I wasn't so sure it wasn't on Andrews.
Well, they get the fortunate break here. They get the and one. The and one kind of maybe silences the crowd here. Now, if Andrews can get a big stop, it'll be a chance for them to seize momentum here forward.
Tashamba now has 15, looking for 16, and he gets it. So a little bit of breathing room as it's a 6-point game. 79-73. McClendon, a give and go up and in, and Ozine doesn't get it to go, and a foul. It's almost like you give it to McClendon and he just goes crazy.
And officials talking this over. I don't know what happened there, Dean. I thought they're going to give him the and one. They're going to give Ozine the and one. They're just debating if it was on the floor. Officials conferenced and got it together there. And
so did they say basket interference?
I didn't see the and one, I believe. And that Denzel Daniel just fouled out. That's key for Andrews. He's had a fantastic game. He's been their lead scorer.
22 points. Weathers to the half court. McClendon makes some contact but no call. The foul will go on Benton. .538 to the line goes Daniel Mundy, a 50% free throw shooter. That is no good. First time that Mundy has gone to the line, and really only the second time we've even mentioned his name. And that one is no good. Fitzpatrick will put it back up, rolls away. And that effort is good. Fitzpatrick now has 15.
It's getting really loud and really chippy here. Every call. There needs to be some order restored here.
So that will do it for Tashamba. He's fouled out. Second player to foul out in as many minutes.
That's two key players there for Andrews that they just lost in the span of 30 seconds.
16 points for Tashamba, 22 for Daniel. McClendon at the line. He makes it. $18 points for McClendon. If he makes it, this will be a 4-point game. $19 points now for Patrick McClendon.
Heart of a lion, Patrick McClendon there, diving on the floor for ball, sacrificing life and limb. If you're a coach, you just gotta love that. You can't coach something like that.
Weathers streaks to the half court, trying to get Taylor off of him. Fitzpatrick up high, comes down low, and an offensive foul.
Correct call there by the official. That was, I believe, that was Brandon Harkula who stepped in front there. Nice job. He sees the out-of-control player. Yeah, he was set for a long time. Read that coming. You can't coach that either. Nice play there by Harkula.
And all of a sudden, 4 fouls for Joshua Fitzpatrick. How the roles have changed from the outside.
Harkula with the play on each end here. Huge.
'81-80. We take the timeout on NKTelco.
For over 150 years, Cargill has been helping people be successful worldwide. Cargill has always done business responsibly and in a way that makes us proud. Whether it is educating farmers in India or providing bikes to students with perfect attendance right here at home, Cargill is helping people thrive. The Sydney plant is just one piece of a global company that provides employment for hundreds of thousands, food for the world, and support for thousands of businesses. Be a part of something great at Cargill.com.
The big game is right around the corner. Are you ready for it? Come into Francis Furniture and find the right fit for you and your friends in our Lazy Boy Comfort Studio. With Lazy Boy Premier Sofa and Sectionals, you can custom order a look that's just your style. Choose from hundreds of decorator fabrics or choose genuine leather for its luxurious feel and durability. Come into Francis Furniture today, the area's only Lazy Boy Comfort Studio.
We welcome you back. An amazing second half effort by my tally, 58-26.
This game's just turned on its head, Dean. I haven't seen it come back like this in a long time.
The foul will go on Benton, trying to make a gamble. Or it's Taylor is what they're going to say. So Taylor now has 4.
Coach Grant's got to watch himself here. He got a warning in the first half. He can't get in the officials here too much. You don't want your coaching to really get in the way of your team playing right now.
Mundy connects on his first free throw, his first points of the game. It's a 2-point advantage, another one on the way. That is good.
22 free throws shot this half by Andrews.
McClendon dumps it off to Ozine. To Taylor, nope, off target, the rebound to Fitzpatrick. '83-80. Irby on the high post, and there's a foul, and they're going to call it an offensive. Take a look at McClendon, all smiles. That is the story of Wright State right now.
13 turnovers, another big story here for Andrews the second half. That's 13 possessions you don't get a shot off.
Foul number 2 for Weathers. McClendon off to Taylor. To Benton. McClendon calling out the play. 4 minutes remaining or just a little over. McClendon finds the screen, gets it deflected, gets it back, kicks it out. The scramble for it. And a travel. Weathers trying to hoist his team on his shoulder, but he needs to be in control of himself.
Yeah, they've got to do something there. Without Denzel Daniel and Nate Tachamba, someone's got to step up for this Andrews team and really be the leader.
83-80. Up top.
Byron Taylor might take Jimmer Fredette range, kind of speaking here.
Akula got it! And we have a tie game for the first time since 21-21. It is all tied up.
It is getting really chippy right now, Dean. Wow, this game has really turned on its head.
Trailing by 23 at halftime. Wright State has carved themselves back into this contest.
Just putting on a show for the alumni here, Dean.
Fitzpatrick puts it up, tipped back in, got it. And they needed that basket in the worst possible way. 18 points now for Fitzpatrick. I'm sorry, 17.
Wow.
McClendon can't get it to go. Azine will put it back up, no good. And Andrews slowly brings it across. They're up by 2, 85-83.
Take an efficient possession here if you're Andrews. Something we haven't said all day.
And a charge again. I have never seen so many offensive fouls as I've seen in this half.
And that was the correct call. Look at this post up down here. He lowers the shoulder. McClendon notices it, and he notices they've been calling it all day.
The other thing, too, is even if he didn't do anything, him swinging the forearm like that's going to get it every time. The forearm shiver is going to get you a call.
And that's what a smart player does, like McClendon does there. He knows how the officials have been calling the game. He takes the risk, and it pays off for Wright State because they've been calling it all day. That was a great call by the official. That was an offensive foul.
85-83. McClendon lets it roll, takes the timeout. We'll take the timeout as well. 85-83. 2:30 to play. This is NKTelco.
At Wilson Health, we're extending care beyond the walls of the hospital with resources designed to keep you in charge of your health.
Our independence and connection to the community are unique in a world where big healthcare strives to act like corporations.
Our tools may be the same, but we are different.
We're neighbors, friends, and family who truly care about the people who live here.
We call it Caring Without Limits, and it's just the beginning of a whole new Wilson Health.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
This second half has gone like this. 51-30. That is how Wright State has outscored Andrews here in the second half. And a pair of good ones, including the women's game and the early game. McClendon swings it off to the far side to Taylor. Clock showing 2:17. Into the corner.
Oh,
that's good.
Wow.
And for the first lead of the second half. A steal, opposite side up, and no good. But going to the line, who else? Patrick McClendon.
Patrick McClendon is on a mission, Dean. Look at him. Euro step, splits the defense, gets the body contact there to go to the line for two.
Chance to build a three-point lead. McClendon has missed two today. He's 4 for 6.
You can't say enough about Patrick McClendon. What a game he has had.
Up and good. Now 2 points. And stunned looks on the Andrews bench. It's good.
You know what? 17 turnovers the second half for Andrews.
I think it's fair to say that Andrews is snake bit.
No doubt. I'm the Lake. I'm taking my dear sweet time here. You're in control. You have the momentum.
Squares around. That one will drop, just like everything this afternoon for the Lakers. Now a 5-point lead. A stunning, crushing second half performance by the Lakers. I think McClendon was trying to sell something there as he dropped. Weathers, crowd wanted to travel. And another turnover.
You take
minute 5.
You take your time here on this possession, Dean. You kind of get a weave here. Maybe try to look for a drive or play like Osteen or Byron Taylor or Pat McClendon here.
Gets it swiped. Charles having trouble in the dribble up and in, though. Charles now with 10 points. A 3-point game. 20 on the shot clock.
So you don't need a foul here if you're Andrews. You sit back, try to gamble, and take it. You try to sit back. Hopefully your defense stands guard here, and you can possibly get a game-tying 3 here.
The timeout is called. 26 seconds remaining. 8 seconds on the shot clock. We take the timeout. Wright State is on top, 90-87.
Our 1,500 square foot showroom and pro shop at bowlerstore.com is stocked with bowling balls, bags, shoes, accessories, and apparel. The pro shop is equipped with 2 drill presses, measuring devices, and bowling ball maintenance machines to keep your ball rolling great. We offer private lessons for individuals and groups. Moxie's Extra Pair inside bowlerstore.com is also available to rent for private events. Be sure to check out bowlerstore.com or visit our pro shop in Versailles, Ohio for all your bowling product needs.
A nail biter to the end. Wright State, Lake 90, Andrews 87. And essentially, if Wright State can hold on to the basketball, they're going to need to take a shot, obviously.
Trying to get something quick out of the set piece here.
McClendon on the wing, comes into the paint, lost it for a moment. And then Wright State comes up with it again. 2 seconds, they got to put it up.
That's tipped out. Whoa. Miscommunication by Andrews there.
So Wright State gets the basketball back. And we have another timeout. We will keep it here. Wright State simply has to hold on to the basketball. But of course, foul, everything is in bonus situation now.
Maybe we try to run something to the corner. Obviously, Andrews is going to be in fouling mode here. They're going to foul right away here. So kind of just shield the ball away from Andrews. Hopefully nail. Ideally, you want to make both, but if you make even one here, it makes it a 2-possession game here.
4 players in double digits for Andrews. 2 players at 22 points or more for Wright State. 3 players overall in double digits. You know, we talked about McClendon. We talked about Taylor in the first half. How about Tyrone Ozine, who just happened to be at the right spot at the right time almost this entire game?
Yeah, he has, and he's done a great job along with McClendon and Taylor. They form a nice trio here and have had great game day, and that's a big reason why they have had the second half surge.
Deals it in.
Interesting to see them go away from the basket here. Because even if you turn the ball over, Andrews might turn up and pull up with a 3 in transition.
Taylor will go to the line. He's got 27 points. 2 for 3 at the line. On the season, an 88% free throw shooter and right on the average. 28 now. A 4-point lead. 9 seconds left in this contest. Irby with the rebound. Have to work quick. The 3.
Oh,
got it.
Wow.
And an immediate foul on Taylor.
What a shot there.
It was Monday that hit the 3?
Yes, I believe so. And that was, they're only the 4th attempted 3 of the half.
Taylor at the line where he is 3 for 5 today. Got it. And with that, he now has 29. Chance to make it 30 and a 2-point lead.
Uh-oh. Let's see what happens.
No time left. And Wright State wins it. The comeback, being down 23 to snag the 92-90 win over Andrews. We will be back as we total all of these crazy stats. We'll be right back on NKTelco.
Wagner's IGA has been servicing their communities for more than 95 years, spanning 3 generations. Wagner's founded their business on 2 basic principles: excellent customer service and quality products. Visit all our locations and experience the finest selection of deli, fresh meats, and variety of beverage choices. While there, don't forget to check out our vast selection of fresh coffee beans, produce, dairy, and bakery items. Visit Wagner's today in Minster, Fort Laramie, and New Bremen, and check us out on Facebook.
At Joint Township District Memorial Hospital, your comfort and care is our #1 priority. Our surgical nerve blocks are a great way to reduce pain and can be used for arm, shoulder, hip, knee, ankle, and foot surgeries. The nerve blocks decrease the stress of surgery on your body, requires less anesthesia and pain medications, and in many cases can offer relief for several days. Visit grandlakehealth.org for details on all of our services.
NKTelco Sports. More than 140 local high school and college games. Football, basketball, volleyball, baseball, softball, and soccer. Support your local team with NKTelco Sports and promote your business to 250,000 households in Northwest Ohio. Call 1-888-NKTelco and get in the game.
We welcome you back one last time. The final 92-90. Wright State scores the improbable comeback. Remember, they were down by 23 at halftime. And Brandon, this is what it tallies out in the second half.
Yeah, just look at that. I mean, look at the field goal differential. That second half was just insane. 72 field goals compared to 48 there. I mean, even Andrews got to the line a lot, and even Andrews just out-rebounding. They had 19 second-half turnovers. And when you're not turning the ball over, you're not getting a shot attempt off. And we know Wright State's a high-powered offensive team. So we're not shocked that they were able to come back and really get this win when Andrews turned the ball over so consistently. Players were taking over the game. Just what a great comeback win for Wright State today.
3-point shooting, turnovers. And by the way, the tally in the second half, Wright State outscores Andrews 60-35. So somewhere in this facility, they flipped roles.
For sure.
Scoring the 92-90 victory. Wright State Lake now improves to 8-13 on the season. Andrews drops to 12-7. We will catch up with both the men and the women Wednesday night at the Nutter Center in Dayton as they take on UC Claremont. For Brandon Coverman, I'm Dean Jackson. So long, everybody.